Good morning, guys. It is day 4 and it's about 4:45, 4:50 in the morning. Still have a few things to pack away and get ready. I'm in New Delhi, by the way, in my lovely hotel room, which has actually been really nice. I like this sitting area here quite a bit. And I am heading off to Kanpur today. So, drive is supposed to be pretty good. And on the way I'll also be passing Agra. So plan of right now is I am heading to India Gate first. It's about 5-10 minutes from here, and I hope to get some nice photos around India Gate so that I can share it with you guys, maybe a little bit of a video. I won't be able to get very close, it has restricted access. But from there I will head off towards Agra, use the Yamuna Expressway, and hopefully get a little bit of time to go explore Taj Mahal. I've been before, but it's been quite a while since I went last. So it is always good. Like if you're passing monuments like that, you should try and make time, which I'm definitely gonna do. And I'll share that footage with you all as well. So I'll catch you on the road. More updates coming. And there she is, all cleaned up. हाँ जी ठीक है
ठीक है ना।
हाँ जी
और वो ब्रेकफास्ट जो है
वो आगे हैं
इस वाली सीट पे
ओके थैंक यू and we are off. I'm running about 10-15 minutes late. The kind folks at the Ambassador Hotel also cleaned my car, which is the first time it's been cleaned since I set off, so I'm very grateful for that. Quickly heading off to India Gate, and you can see the roads are quite empty. Oh, I should probably open the sunroof up. Foggy morning. This is very Delhi, and yeah, let's have a look. This part of Delhi has just so much green cover and it looks so pretty, be it the day or dark like it is right now, today morning, or at night obviously. It just looks so nice. I'll catch you guys at India Gate. That is India Gate, which you guys can see. So very long, so I'm gonna make a move and catch you guys in Agra. Actually, while we're on the subject of leaving Delhi, I am a little bit concerned about any hold up in traffic. For those of you who know, there is the farmers protest happening today. It's on the Noida side where I'm exiting from, and I really hope, fingers crossed, there aren't any traffic hold-ups for me and everything stays on track. So I guess I'll update you once I am out of Delhi, or at least onto the Yamuna Expressway. These Noida roads are so well laid out in terms of the lighting, asphalt on the surface, the lane divisions, even the reflectors on the side. It's a really good experience driving on these, and I know for a fact that the Yamuna Expressway is even nicer. So can't wait to get onto that. I'm here on the Yamuna Expressway now. This is a 6-lane expressway with a hard shoulder, as you can see on the left hand side, to provide ample room for anyone who has any emergencies. And wow, this is, I remember driving this for the first time and being in awe of the road quality here, and I think it still impresses as much for an expressway right now. You can say it's lit in portions as well, and the reflector markings are very well done on the side, so you're very aware of the edges. And just look at how much space there is, how wide the roads are, how level they are. It's all very impressive. Not going to do anything crazy in terms of speeds, just sticking to the speed limit here. And ETA to Agra is still about 2 hours 15 minutes for me. It's showing about 9 o'clock, so let's see. Maybe if we can keep the average speed at speed limit, then we may be able to get there a little faster. I'll let you know when I get there. Gotten really thick. It's almost like the weather gods heard me saying it's okay, it's manageable, and then it's just gotten so thick. Visibility is maybe 100 meters right now, so got to be a little careful, but it's not too bad. The sun has risen, and still a very foggy morning, but it is looking really nice out there. And it's still a very cold 12 degrees outside. I know that because I just stopped for a quick second. I needed to refill my water bottle, so on the side of the road I quickly did that. And yeah, I'm still about an hour and a half away from Taj Mahal, Agra, and it's still showing me about 9 a.m. So I'm diligently sticking to the speed limit, which seems to be quite low on an expressway. I was under the impression 120 is what most expressways allow you to do, but it seems like at least this section is 75, so that's what I'm doing right now.
So please, sir, welcome to file. Can you stand here? Just only for middle. तो ये ताजमहल का जो रियल नाम है वो है मून ताज महल. मून मीन्स इन द क्राउन, महल मीन्स इन पैलेस. सो रियल नेम फॉर द मून ताज महल. ये देखिए सर, जितना आप ताजमहल के करीब जाएंगे ये ताजमहल आपसे उतना ही दूर जाएगा, और जैसे जब आप लोग पीछे आएंगे ना, ये सिंह से आपके पीछे आएंगे.
Okay. So I've made it to the Taj Mahal and I am having a quick look around. It's right there and it's as impressive as I remember it as a kid. This is my first time, I think, since 4th grade that I've come to see it, and there's a lot to know. This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, and it was constructed in the 16th century, finished constructing, and because of that there's also an insight that these gardens that you see all around, there are 16 of these gardens in this area around the Taj Mahal, not including the stuff that I showed in B-roll beyond the gate, the 4 entry gates. There are only 4 gardens, and those gardens essentially cater to the 210 rooms that were created out there so that any guests of Shahjahan could stay there. I will give you a few more tidbits of information as I go across and hopefully get a little closer, get some nicer shots also. Here's another interesting bit of information. Do you see these fountains that go all the way around? There are actually 53 of them uh, all around this area, surrounding the Taj Mahal. Essentially, that's because the construction was finished in 1653, hence 16 gardens and 53 fountains. It's quite an interesting piece of information. You have to wear shoe covers to keep the insides of the place clean. We're heading in to see the replicas of the tombs. This is the edge of the rear side of Taj Mahal, and that's the Yamuna River. And if you look across, there is the foundations for a second Mahal, which was supposed to be made in black for Shah Jahan. Another thing worth noting is that the towers are actually not perfectly straight, they're leaning out. That is because in event of earthquake or something, the tower should fall outwards instead of onto the Mahal. The car has been parked in the sun. It's gonna be damn hot, but I'm so glad it has seat ventilation. Cool seats are a must in this kind of weather. I have just finished Taj Mahal tour. It's taken longer than expected. that was fun. I'll catch up with you guys en route to Kanpur. I'll talk to you from the highway. I'm on the Agra-Lucknow expressway right now, and much like the Yamuna expressway, this is also really nicely laid out. It's wide, it's 6 lanes plus hard shoulder, and you can see it's got a little bit of patchwork here and there that has been done, but on the whole it's very nicely laid out, well surfaced. You can easily do good highway speeds, and out here the speed limit seems to be about 100, which is better than the 75 on the Yamuna expressway, so that is a plus. The only thing I've noticed is neither of them had many facilities in terms of like eating and rest stop points. On my entire journey from Delhi to Agra, I think there were 3 stops total that you had to peel off from the main highway to get to, and so far on the Agra to Lucknow route I haven't seen any. I'll let you know if I see any, but that's the one thing I think it's missing right now, or at least I'll find out in a bit. I'll let you know what the route's like ahead. Alright guys, I have taken a little bit of a break from driving. I'm on the highway side right now, and yeah, I needed a little bit of a break. There is no rest stop or anything that I saw in the last 25-30 kilometers. So I decided that I would just take a little bit of a stop by the side of the highway and have some coffee. I just had my coffee, and it's showing me another hour and a half to Kanpur. So I'm gonna get tracking. I just need to stretch a little bit, and yeah, it's a good thing to keep in mind every now and then to stretch for on long drives. I have come off the Agra Lucknow expressway, and I am now on NH34 heading to Kanpur. Unfortunately, I had not filled up on the way. There was only one pump, and at that point, I had a decent amount of fuel left. Right now, if you can see, I am quite low on fuel right now. So, I'm gonna try and look for a pump. Hopefully, it won't be too far away. And I hope the car doesn't go to a river. And I hope the car doesn't go to a reserve before I get to the pump. But fingers crossed, I think it should be fine. I'll update you when I get there. Let's see if I make it to the pump or not. I think I should. I finally found a pump outside on the way to Kanpur. It's an HPCL pump, and I'm getting the top up done. I have made it to Kanpur. I have checked into the hotel. It is the landmark hotel out here, and it's been quite good. The staff's been really friendly, and it is about 4 p.m. I've not had any lunch, so I'm quite starving. I'm gonna go get something to eat. But this is hotel room. I would expect it's quite a nice room. Cupboards, washroom, and the view out of the city, which you can see there's a stadium there in the distance. And you just zoom in there, and I'm gonna be honest, it was a little hectic, the traffic out here, more than I was expecting. Tight roads, very dense, and I sort of took the wrong turn with one of the turns while getting to this hotel. The navigation took me down one of these really tight roads, and that was a whole mess getting out of it. And I was stressing a lot because big cars, small roads, and the bikers didn't seem to care about any other cars. So that was an experience. But now that I'm here, a few things that I had said in my Ahmedabad video. This is the second city in India that has the nickname Manchester of India. Modern day Kanpur is a major financial center in North India, and it is known for its colonial architecture in the streets. I got to see a bit of that on the drive in, and it's also known for its IT parks as well as its leather goods. So there's a lot to the city. I wish I had more time to explore it, honestly, but traffic getting in was quite bad, and honestly, I'm really tired. Like 4:30 starts. I'm not a morning person, I've said this before, and yeah, it's still getting used to waking up so early. But the drive itself was very good today. The Yamuna Expressway was very smooth. The Agra Lucknow Expressway that I got to drive, that was almost identical in layout, very wide, very well surfaced,
and you could easily maintain highway speeds which were 100 kph there. Only thing is, I found that the number of rest stops were fewer. I only saw like 2 total on the Yamuna Expressway, and I saw one major one on the Agra Lucknow one, but I did get off early to exit towards Kanpur. So that may have been a reason why I didn't see more. Also, fuel stations, like I struggled to find one. I skipped the one that I saw on the way from Agra because I thought I had enough fuel. And after that, I didn't see any till I was well onto the AH1 headed towards Kanpur. So, luckily, I had a decent amount of range. My trip computer said I was very safe. It was just I was getting a little paranoid looking at that gauge. It's been a hectic day. I got to see Taj Mahal, I got to see the India Gate, and I think I'm gonna call it a day now. I'm just gonna get the footage sorted out on my laptop, and yeah, I think unless there's anything interesting that happens, I will see you guys tomorrow early morning for day 5 where I head to Bodh Gaya. See you later. Cheers.